We are live backstage in the trailer with Dan from Disturbed Carolina Rebellion. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Nice and hot out there. I'm taking a little break in the air-conditioned room, but it looks like a big crowd out there. It's going to be a lot of fun today.
See, that's always totally cheating with you guys. You got the air conditioning, and I'm over there in a big tent, and I'm just sweating my balls off, man. I got to get into a band. So, of course, you got the big song out. You got Sound of Silence. How do you come up with what songs you're going to cover? Because I mean, you've done a cover pretty much every album, right?
Well, not every album, but we've done quite a few, of course. I mean, with Shout and Land of Confusion, and the U2 song that we did was more of a bonus hidden track at the time. But we like to do them every now and then just because not only paying respect to other artists, but it challenges us to really dig deep to take a great song and really just rework it in our way that's going to still make it ours, but pay the respect to the artist that wrote it. And you never know what their reaction would be, whether they hear it or not, or whether they like it or not. I know if somebody chose to cover one of our songs, we might be big critics on it because they're our songs. So I get where they may be coming from. And in this case, we're lucky with Paul Simon actually responding to us, and I heard the version, and he sent an email out to us just praising the performance that we did. So at least we got his blessing on it, so that was great. But with this song, it was just something we wanted to dig a little bit deeper into, further back into that era of artist. And Mike, our drummer, had at one point suggested, "Hey, what about a Simon and Garfunkel song?" And we gave it some thought, and we're like thinking, the Sound of Silence just really we connected with more lyrically and message, and we thought that it would be a big challenge, a big challenge for us to take such a big hit that the world, most of the world already knew or have heard before. So we knew that sometimes that could be sacrilegious to even attempt to touch a song like that. But we had all the time in the world to really work it out and give it some thought. And I just wanted to musically, I wanted to take it down a different road, and I didn't want to do the obvious, predictable approach and getting heavy with it and syncopation with it, and so I made the suggestion to the guys, let's try a different approach. So it'll really push us as musicians to just show another flavor to us, and let the definition of Disturbed be something bigger than what people may already think of is what we are. And so that suggestion was let's make it orchestral. Let's have a little bit of piano and violins and cellos and timpani and make it dark and haunting in that way. So that is the definition of what Disturbed is. We can do that without having the big obvious instruments to it. So it gave David an opportunity to really have to shine and show a side of him that the fans haven't heard before. Getting him to start off in that lower register, and it's just kind of deep and haunting, and having him have to continue to grow within that song and within the melody and within his range of showing how wide his range is. So that was a nice challenge. Well, I don't think he realized how good it was coming out as he was in the vocal booth tracking this until he came back in the room and he started hearing it all kind of come together. And once we set that bed of music for him, and we kind of just looked at each other like, man, we're really onto something with this approach. So I'm very fortunate and lucky that the fans connected and reacted right away with it. To do something that can be that different, that far in left field from what they're used to, usually takes people time to digest it and be like, oh, I don't know, this is different. I'm not sure if I'm ready for something different. And we had almost an instant reaction of positivity from one listen, and I'm very appreciative of the fans to keep an open mind and knowing that they're ready to hear anything we're going to throw at them. And so it's been fun. It's been great to do it live because it gives us an opportunity in these longer sets to really take you for a bit of a roller coaster ride within the show. We could change up the vibe in a moment and just kind of set a different mood and a different look to it. So it's been fun on that standpoint as well.